Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Last Night's Truck League. Here we are, Season 1, Round number 7 here at Talladega Super Speedway. And we're getting very close to qualifying here. It's a little cool out there, 68-degree air temperature, wind only 1 mile an hour. But boy, that track temperature is 108 degrees. And as always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and also click that notification bell so you can know each time we go live. Now they're going to have, of course, it is a fixed setup league. Damage on. They've got a couple of fast pairs to work with. They're only going to have 2 extra sets of tires to work with in this 60-lap event. And right before we go to qualifying here, I want to give a shout out, of course, to our sponsors here. McConey Setup Shop, supplying the setups for the series. Thank them for their support. Butt Kicker, feel what you've been missing. Midwest Motor Customs and Monster Tech, simulation design made in Germany. And I believe the old clock on the wall is counting down to 0, so now they're getting ready to load the qualifying session here, and we're going to keep an eye out and see who's on track here. I think some folks are coming out already. There's Ryan Ferraro making his way out. We'll put up the leaderboard here and see where everybody is. He has, this is probably his outlap. Most of the cars are on track at the same time. It takes them a couple of laps to get these trucks wound up to speed. Oh, got a little bit of a connection issue there for Ryan. Comes down now, and I believe, let's see if that's the start of his first hot lap or whether or not he's already completed a lap. Looks like that's the start of his hot lap there. And as we see anybody else cross the line, we'll go ahead and, you'll be able to see it there on the left-hand side of the screen. Takes a while. He's coming around now. Let's see. He'll get for his first timed lap here. He might have been one of the first cars out on track because no one else has a time on the board yet. Here he comes now to finish his first lap. Oh, and just as I say that, there's a couple more. And Ryan, he slots in the second position. I started to say Gary Armijo was on the pole, and look how quickly they're changing. Sean McLaughlin, he's right now your pole sitter. Greg Moore in second position, probably on his second hot lap. Gerald Space right now is showing in the third spot. Christopher Burge currently showing 8th fastest. I'm wondering if they're doing 2 laps or 1. They may only be doing 1 lap here because, like I said, it does take a while for them to get around and, probably maybe in the interest of time, go ahead and get those laps in. Although everybody's still on track, so they may actually be doing the 2 laps. There's Dakota Moniz. He's showing 3rd fastest at the moment. Kevin Mahoney Jr. currently showing in right there at the top 10. He's cruising to a stop there. Got about a minute to go, and I tell you, should be in an exciting race here. And about 30 seconds to go, and we'll be getting this show on the road here very quickly here at Talladega. And the clock is about to count down to 0, and we'll be rolling over to the race session here. It looks like we have, I think we have like some new drivers there. As they take to the track there, let's go ahead and bring up that starting grid for you here. Sean McLaughlin is your pole setter. Then we have John Murphy in the second position. Greg Moore third, Dakota Moniz fourth, Jad Khalif fifth, Gerald Space in sixth spot. Seventh, we have Mike Simon. David Bonnet is in eighth, Ryan Ferraro in ninth. Gary Armijo rounds out the top 10. Then we have Kevin Mahoney Jr. in 11th, Adam Ailshire in that 12th position. 13th, we have Jesse Thornock. 14th, Steve McCorns. Michael Pempeyer, 15th. Corey Wakefield, 16th. James Trammell is in 17th position. Christopher Buds, 18th. 19th, we have Colin Forrester, AJ Green. Now, these folks here did not post a time. They're starting at the back, starting in 20th. 21st is Austin Encarnaska. I apologize if I'm hacking that name up there, folks. One of the new drivers that I've seen here. Travis Eccles, 22nd position, and rounding out the field in 23rd is Stevie Wood. And we're waiting for the countdown clock so they can go ahead and get going here. And the pace car sends them on their way. I want to give a shout out to the folks in the chat. Somebody was saying, okay, Colin, is it Colin? Colin, is that how you pronounce it? Colin? I've been saying Colin, and but let me know if that's the correct way, Colin. And we'll go with that if that's the correct pronunciation there. Colin Forrester. Making their way down the backstretch here. '23 truck field here tonight. Making their way out of turn 4. The pace car should be dropping down. There he goes. They'll be coming down the start-finish line. The start-finish line is just past the tri-oval there. A little different from Daytona, but they've got that green flag anyway.
Green flag.
Here we go, and we're racing. Sean McLaughlin's got a little bit of a jump there. They'll be reeling it in here shortly once they get wound up. It's all about drafting here, folks. They make their way in the out of turn 2. Everyone lining up nicely. At the 70, he's way up there on the high side by himself. And John Murphy, he's running up on that high line. It looks like he's got the 09 of Gary Armijo there right behind him. They kind of got stuck high and dry there. Decided, I guess he wants to continue to run that high line. Now he dropped down below, and Armijo's still up there. Hasn't dropped in just yet. Now he's down. Well, yeah, now he's gotten down in line there. McLaughlin's still your leader. Everyone right now, you know, like how it is at these super speedways, you know, it's all about a high-speed test match and a lot of patience because it's going to be a long race, 60 laps. Everyone staying in line nicely here. Kevin Mahoney, he's got worked up there on the high side there. No drafting help up there. Now a couple other folks starting to move up to that second groove. We'll see if they can start working that in there just a little bit. Now the leader's even working up there. McLaughlin now moving to that high line. Greg Moore right behind him. Nice line of trucks starting to form now on that high line. Right now they're being led by the 66 there, Kevin Mahoney. Boy, they're snaking back and forth down that backstretch just a little bit. Mahoney trying to keep them in line there. I think that's Corey Wakefield directly behind him there. Greg Moore, he's sticking right to the bumper of McLaughlin. Staying right with the leader there. The 8 truck of Gerald Space. Also staying right there. Of course, down on that inside line. There's not much you can do. Him and a lot of those guys on the inside line, they pretty much have to stay where they are right now. The field is in pretty tight formation here. Somebody down there below the yellow line, they're going to have to try to get back up there. Can't quite make out who that is. There's A.J. Green back in the 14th spot. A little further back, you see everybody's just Christopher Buds back there in 17th position. 22, Jad Khalifa, that's the league owner. I think he was the one that was down on the below the yellow line there for a minute. Uh-oh, is something happening? Oh, a caution. Breaking it down. somebody, let's see, is it behind Chad? Yeah, the trucks are already behind him there. Steve McCorns, the 15 truck there, was involved. Looked like Stevie Wood might have been involved in that as well. Let's go ahead and take a quick look here and see if we can see what happened. Oh, there's the 15. Now he got up into the 16 there, hard into the outside wall and took the 16 in there, up on the roof, flipping, rolling, and the 16 is keeping him up in the air. The 3 dives down low to escape getting caught up in there. That was Christopher Buds getting away from all of that. He's continuing to spin. Only 2 or 3 trucks behind Corns there now. As he comes to a rest in the infield there. I think the other, the truck I mentioned, Stevie Wood, he was just slowing down just so he wouldn't get caught up in that. Let's go ahead and take it back live here. So he will have to come down and see. He's making his way down pit road, so he'll be obviously, oh no, and I just heard the motor blow, folks, and hopefully he can coast. I don't know how far away he was from his pit stall. It looks like he's about to come to a stop. Now he's going to have to tow in the rest of the way. He was right there, just about to his pit stall, and hopefully it won't take him too long to tow in, and hopefully he has his box checked for that fast repair, so the minute that that virtual tow truck gets him there, it'll go ahead and fix that 15 truck. And I believe right now he's the only truck on pit road. McLaughlin, he's still your winner, still your leader there. Dakota Moniz, he's deciding to come on down. While we're under caution, we're going to take a very quick break here. I'm going to look at take care of a little technical problem here, and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the last night's Truck League Season 1 round number 7 here at Talladega Super Speedway on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison.
Okay, folks, we're back here and under caution here. And more cars are coming down on pit road. Here, caution lap 9 of 60. Caution lap here, you know, it takes quite a while. There's James Trammell. He's on pit road, actually just exiting pit road. AJ Green, he's on his way out. Ryan Ferraro on his way out. Jesse Thornott. There's Austin in Carnascio. I'm somebody gonna have to help me with that one. Sean McLaughlin is still your leader. The lights are out on the pace car, so we will be going green this next time around. Cruising down the back stretch here. It'll be lap 10 on the restart. Now, Seba Corns, he did end up losing a lap after having to tow into the pits. And matter of fact, he's back up there now at the back of the field, ready for the restart. Got that faster pair ready to go once again. Making their way out of turn 4. Pace car will be coming down any moment now for the restart here on lap 10. McLaughlin, Moore, Space, Bonnet, Mahoney, Simon, Pempere, Buds, Aylshire, and Khalif are your top 10. All right, green flag is in the air once again, and we're racing here at Talladega.
Green flag.
Boy, the top 3, boy, they really got a jump there. Gerald Space and company, they have a little bit of catching up to do. The top 3, there's a 3/10 gap there. They're going to catch up to him quickly, though, I believe. And there, look how quickly you see him starting to suck up to the back of the 75 there, Dave Bonnet. 66 Kevin Mahoney on that outside. He's staying out there. He's really going up to that high line there. I'm wondering if he's doing something there to maybe save his tires or something. He doesn't care. He's going up there by himself. Know he's going to get the freight train there a little bit, but he's just going to ride that high line for the moment as the field streaks on by the 66 truck. He is definitely falling down the order now in 15th position. Now he might have just, there may be some strategy to that though, why he also did that as well. Now he drops in the line there at 16th behind the 5 car of Dakota Moniz. And James Trammell right behind him in that 20 truck. While up the front, McLaughlin, he continues to lead with Moore, Bonnet, and Space right behind him there. The pack is now starting to separate just a little bit. Colin Forrester, he's back there. Oh boy, he's back there. Got stuck by himself. He's a second behind Trammell. He's in between the 2 packs of trucks there. You can see the first group is ahead of him, and there's a little small pack of trucks right there behind him. Colin, he's going to need some drafting help there. That second group will most likely catch him, I would think. And yet, as I say that, we're looking at the gap there. It's 1.6 seconds He's ahead of AJ Green and company, and it gap is now it looks like it's just slowly starting to increase actually, and he's actually pulling away from that this group of trucks right here, and they're just having a little bit of a rough time of it out there. Now they're starting to close into the field there. Laughlin continues to lead. Everyone pretty much staying in single file here, which is what you have to do. You just have to maintain that discipline and just stay in line. And, a lot of the action is going to happen towards the end of the race, and everybody knows that. They know they're going to have to just stay in line and be patient. It's almost like running a marathon. It's not exactly where you are at the start of the race, but definitely where you are at the finish. Now 15 laps on the board of 60. Now we got that high groove starting to go here now. And Christopher Buds making a play for the lead there. Boy, he is getting pushed big time there by the 13 of Michael Pimpere. And they're really trying to push their way to the front. McLaughlin and Moore are trying to hold on to that lead, or trying to get it back. Buds was in front there momentarily. Now he's inched out. Well, it's so close, folks, as they come down to the line. Let's see who's going to have it as they cross the line. Looks like it's going to be McLaughlin as they cross the line. Him and Greg Moore. To get a little bit more of an advantage as they go down the backstretch. But he's hanging in there tight though on that high line. '75 Greg Moore. Inside. I'm sorry, David Bonnet. I'm sorry. There's David Bonnet, the 75 truck. Staying in line right behind Sean McLaughlin, Greg Moore continuing to work together. And then it's Christopher Buds and Michael Pimpere teaming up on that high line. It looks like they got the 21. They got the 21. I see it. There's 47. Mike Simon. Trying to get up to the rear bumper of Pimpere there. Trucks right there trying to get that high groove to come in there and see if they can try to push their way to the front. Boy, and those are the only trucks up there at the moment. Boy, that's a long train on the inside line for them to fight against. Looks like 5 trucks on their high side there. knew that somebody was blinking right in front of him. I think that was Aylshire. He's continuing to blink. Boy, that is not a good feeling when you're at a track like this and you're in the draft, and that vehicle in front of you is constantly blinking in and out. That definitely is going to be a little nerve-wracking there. And it's already a pressure cooker driving in these tight formations here on the super speedway anyway. And we do see, looks like a couple of trucks out there having some connection issues just a little bit. Feels a little spaced out there, and there you can still see him blinking there down on the inside now. And every time he blinks, you'll see his name. You know, you're looking at the relative box on the right-hand side. He might disappear for a moment. And now Aylshire is dropping down the order. I'm wondering if he lost it. You know what? I think he might have. His connection is starting to fail. Adam Aylshire having some technical problems here. And that's just one of the pitfalls of online racing. Not a whole lot you can do about it. I think he decided to drop down to the back of the field because it was getting so bad. Someone probably asked him if he could go ahead and just drop to the back there. Got some folks coming in on pit road. Green flag pit stop. Gary Armijo coming in. And Christopher Buds. I guess if you're going to come in, you better have a dance partner. And these two are coming in together here, going to try to get out together. Here on lap 21, coming in already. They're getting tires. Bud's getting tires. Let's see, Armijo, see if he's getting, yeah, he just finished getting his right sides. Probably going to get the left sides put on there. And you can see the field coming. They're definitely going to lose a lap. And they're committing to a strategy now. They're gonna be on a different fuel window as the rest of the pack now. Armijo, he's getting stuck. He's losing a lot of time. Buds is already down and gone. There he is there, and the one guy that could help him right there, and Armijo remains on pit road. Problems for the 09 truck, so that means Christopher Buds, there he is. He's there all by himself in the 21st position. Look at the track map there, folks. The leaders are right behind him, and boy, they'll be catching him in a hurry. Nothing he can really do about it. There you can just see them there as we're going into that turn. That long train of trucks there. And looking here, it looks like Armijo has retired, showing him out. And we've got more trucks coming in, pitting here, green flag pit stops. Your leader, Sean, oh, wow, look at all the trucks coming in. Wow, McLaughlin coming in, Moore coming in. There's David Bond at 75. Gerald Space is in. Jad Khalifa is on his way in. Followed by John Murphy, Adam Aylshire coming in. Seba Corns also in once again. Going to stay with this group here. Oh, boy, he overshot big time. They all have to get in a hurry and get out together if they want to stay in that pack and hold on to that draft. And he's down and away. Lighten them up as they come out of their pit boxes. Racing off of pit road, Gerald Space, he's coming out showing 18th position. And while all that's happening, Austin Encarnaso, I feel so bad, I wish I knew how to pronounce his last name. He is currently your leader. Now he has, he pitted actually on lap 8, which might have been that, I believe that might have been that first caution he had during the first caution. Travis Eccles now showing in the first position in the 72 truck. He also pitted, Travis pitted on lap 7. Stevie Wood in the 17 truck also pitted on lap 7. AJ Green pitted on lap 8 Colin Forrester and Austin, they're also pitted in on lap 8. Pretty much all the trucks here in the top 10, with the exception of Kevin Mahoney Jr., who's running 10th, pitted on. Now it's showing him pitting here lap 23, but I believe he had pitted around the time that they did, I believe. Justin Thornlock, he pitted on lap 8. So all the trucks in the top 9 so far pitted either lap 7 or lap 8, all around that first caution. Eccles currently your leader. I think they just passed the 3 there, Christopher Buds. He's going a lap down. He got stuck by himself coming out of the pits with no draft partner. And now these guys that are leading right now, I mean, yeah, of course, they're going to have to pit. And as they go into pit, he may be able to get his lap back, but of course he'll be off cycle with them as well. So now it's becoming that game of, it's a numbers game. Okay, where is our pit window? How far can we go on a tank of fuel? And based on, and also taking account, how many laps are remaining. How is that thing going to cycle around? Who's going to end up? It's almost like musical chairs, who's going to end up when the music stops, who's going to have that seat. And Christopher Buds, he already knows that they'll stop before him, but then he'll have to stop after them, maybe one more time. So it just kind of depends on how things play out. Hey, if we had another caution, that could throw a little wrench into it as well. I think they're getting ready to catch somebody. Can't see who that is exactly up there. Let's get on board with the leader here. I believe that's okay. The 13 of Michael Pompeo. I'm sorry, the 13 of yeah, that's Pompeo, and let's see, the 70 of Murphy. I think they're getting ready to go a lap down here. Now he's got some lap trucks around him, the 13, the 16, and the 3. Stevie Wood still right behind him. AJ Green, Forrester, Austin, Dakota, Moniz, James Tamel, Ryan Ferraro, Justin Thornock in the 9th spot. Shuffling going around up there, at the front. AJ Green and Travis Eccles. Oh boy, Forrester, he just dropped right down into that low line. Somebody's off the pace here. I think it's Stevie Wood. He may be getting ready to come in. There he goes on the pit road, coming in by himself. And that's a bold move there to come in by yourself. So we are going to have some stragglers going around here on some slightly different pit cycles, fuel cycles and stuff. But Encarnacion. We're just going to say Encarnacion for now, and my apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And currently your leader with Travis Eccles right there behind him in that 72 truck. And those lap trucks are right there to their high side. look a little further back in the field here. There's Gerald Space in the 12th spot. Greg Moore, he's not right at the front of that pack. He's still there with Sean McLaughlin. They were running 1-2 there for quite a while, and now they're leading this second group here. McLaughlin currently in that 9th position. And here comes that lead group now coming down pit road. Austin there, AJ Green, Forrester, Eccles, Moniz, Trammell. They're all shuffling around here now into their pit stall. There's Ferraro making his way in. I'm sorry, that's Thornock right there, and Ferraro's right there. Travis Eccles on his way out. Mad dash in and out of the pits. And the main thing, and boy, look at how the lead trucks there just go flying by at full speed. They all, that's interesting because now everybody, with the exception of the 15 Supercorns, is on the lead lap once again. You can see how this is, how that is played out. And once again, McLaughlin and Moore are at the front. So when they pitted before that second group, and we're just past the halfway mark here. So if you start doing them, somebody break out the calculator here, let's start doing the math on this thing. How many laps can they go here? Now this group of trucks right here from McLaughlin back to, back to Jad Khalif, they're in 5th. They all pitted on lap 22. Mahoney Jr., he pitted on 23. Also Mike Simon there, also on lap 23. As we go further back, Colin Forrest, Austin there, he also, they pitted on lap 30. Him and AJ Green, Trammell, Thornock, all that entire group back to Travis Eccles. And Travis out there by himself. Boy, 7 seconds behind Ferraro. Man, he is in no man's land out there by himself. But they all pitted on lap 30. So now it's going to be a question of, boy, how is this thing going to work out? About approximately an 8-lap difference. So I'm thinking this group is going to have to pit again. But they'll obviously be pitting before that second group. And the question will be is, how far are they going to push it? Are they going to short pit, relatively speaking? Because the other group is going to go a little farther, but they obviously can't go to the very end. It may cycle around right at the very end of the race here. And this may be the group to be in right here, folks. I kind of think this will be the pack that you want to be in, the pit cycle that these guys are in right here. We'll see how it shakes out here. They cross the line, coming down to the line. It'll be the start of lap 34. McLaughlin, Simon, and Greg Moore in 3rd spot. Kevin Mahoney Jr. A lot of the usual suspects right up the front there. Jad Khalif, he's having a good run today, running up there in the top 10. Looks like there's 3 distinct packs of trucks now out there. We've got this first group, and then James Trammell, he's leading the second group there. He's in the 9th position. He's got Thornock, Moniz, Ferraro, Forrester, and company all behind him. And then further back in the 16th spot, we have Michael Pempere. That's the 3rd group of trucks. And they're running back there. He's followed by Corey Wakefield. Who is that? That's Travis Eccles. he's not out there by himself now. He's at least he's in a group of trucks. So see the corners. Where is he at? Okay, he's right there as well. Out on the lead lap. He's technically in a lucky dog position, but if they were to catch another caution, he would be able to get back on the lead lap. Back up the front there, and he's at the tail end of that lead group, so he's close to the front, and these guys are really running a very disciplined race here. Sometimes you're praying for a caution, and I tell you, you get in a pack of drivers, and they just go lap after lap after lap, and folks are doing what they got to do to keep that thing green. You know, it's going to be hard to expect that caution to come. Everybody in that group knows that they have to, kind of work together and just keep that train rolling. Back in the second group here, that's James Trammell leading Jesse Thornock now. Thornock in the 10th spot. Dakota Moniz behind him in 11th. There's the third group right there, continuing along. Michael Pempere. He's leading Corey Wakefield. Travis Eccles is still there. They're getting a little racy now. They're breaking into two groups now. That could potentially slow them down. They're starting to race with each other. They're not going to catch any of those other packs. They're close to half a lap down. And they start getting racy instead of staying in line. They are going to lose. And I saw that happen. It was another league I was broadcasting, another race earlier this year. And somebody came on the radio and told them, hey, guys, get in line. They did start catching the first group, but it was a little too late in the race. They ran out of time, but they started closing in. And, I mean, this is the third pack, though, so it would be a bit of a tall order for them to come all the way around there and catch your leaders, but still, staying in line is just something you just have to do. It's just a very disciplined thing you have to do. Now, of course, if this was like the white flag and they already know that they're back there, then, hey, everybody's going to race, try to gain a position, see if they can pick up a few more points there where they are in the standings in the race. Obviously, wouldn't be able to catch the leaders, but, at least they can still kind of race amongst each other. Let's go back up to that second group. James Trammell, he continues to lead Thornock and Moniz and the rest of the trucks in that group there. Then you can see the first group up there ahead of them. And that's Seba Corns right on the tail end of that first pack. The gap is like 5.3, now 5.2 seconds. So they are, and we're at lap 39 of 60. And this is going to be, it's so interesting now. This is, you always got to keep in mind that fuel strategy and that fuel window. Where are these guys going to have to stop? And I'm thinking that first group will probably stop ahead of them. Trammell, he's going on the high side. There's Thornock, he's going to take the point. Sometimes the guys will move around and say, hey, I'm a better pusher than I am out front. See if they can go a little faster. That gap is 5.6, and it's kind of leveling off here now. And now it's 5.7, hovering between 5.6 and 5.7. I think they're trying to find out who's going to be the quickest at the front and see if they can get that pack catch up there with that lead group. continuing to stay right around that 5.6 mark there as far as the gap is concerned. McLaughlin and company continue to lead there. Everyone driving pretty smooth in that front group. Let's look back in that group a little bit. Let's ride on board of Mike Simon. Not a lot of buffering around. They seem a little bit more stable, very smooth. Everyone's staying in line and holding a good line through, you know, and sometimes when you see the trucks going back and forth, looking at it, if you've never driven on a super speedway, folks, it kind of looks like they're not doing anything, but they're fighting against the wind. And there's not a whole lot of wind out there today. There was only 1 mile an hour wind out there, but still, even the turbulence of the trucks in front of them. Oh, Simon blinking there just a little bit. Let's go back to Khalif here. And they're fighting that turbulence, and they're doing a good job here, very steady, keeping a very steady line. And the less moving around you can get there, you know, the less you're disrupting that air. You're just spending more time moving forward instead of catching a little resistance. So your truck docks out the line there just a little bit. You're catching a little bit of resistance, and this is allowing them to stay up the front there. Let's go back with our second pack here and see what the gap is looking like here. Jesse continues to lead. That gap is come down a bit. Well, it was 6.5. It's down to 6.1. Now it's creeping back up to 6.3. They had closed in a little bit. They gained a couple of tenths of a second, and I tell you, it's tough. And they're trying to stay in line and do what they can to catch that lead pack. It's like so close and yet so far away. Now let's take where they are, and boy, you can see that third group. They're really Travis Eccles. They've completely broken apart. Excuse me. And that's just Eccles, Pimpare, and Wakefield there. Oh, and here comes your lead group coming in on pit road. Here we go, lap 43. And you know, I think this is the money stop here, folks. These folks are coming down. They're going to go all. I think they're going to go all the way here. Did somebody crash? I heard sound like somebody. Oh, who is that back there? Is Mahoney? He came in, and what happened there? He must have overshot it. Let's run that back a little bit. It looked like he might have came. Yeah, okay. That's what happened. I heard the collision. Here he's coming in. Okay, that's. Oh wow! Look at that, folks. Now, normally when you in on pit road, the trucks you can ghost it through the vehicle around you.
Caution's
but
out.
and then now, oh wow, and then a caution is out as well. Wow. Okay, Jesse Thornlock, he's in the lead. What happened? Let's see what happened here. Caution here on lap 44. Mike Simon was involved. Oh boy, he's smoking. Jad Khalif, he was also involved. Adam Elshire was involved as well. At least it's saying that he was involved here. Let's see. Let's take a look at Simon and see if we can see what happened here. Oh, he slid up on the track. Oh boy, that's what might have brought the caution out. He actually slid up onto the racetrack. Let's take a look at Khalif here from his viewpoint and see what happened. That's what it was. These guys were coming off of pit road, and the 11 got into Khalif. That was Adam Elshire, and he got into the 22. That is definitely what, oh boy, that's definitely what brought out the caution here, folks. Let's take it back live here. So, yeah, that's, oh man, that's going to really shake things up here. Boy, lap 45 of 60. Okay, folks. Okay, we got another name pronunciation correction here. Somebody's saying it's pronounced Simone instead of Simon. Well, it's spelled like Simon, so I wouldn't know. So that, they got to tell me these things. Thank you. I would never have guessed it as Simone. But boy, he's got some damage, a little bit of damage there on that 27 truck. And they just, I guess they got on the gas a little too hard coming out of the pits, and the trucks just got away from them. So now, boy, that's McLaughlin. They still managed to come out, and the other folks came through, and they pitted, and they still kind of cycled around. But this has kind of leveled the playing field here. Everybody's caught up. Everybody's managed. That's still on the lead lap. Buds, Corns, Wood, Murphy, Simone, all down a lap down. Armijo, he's the only retirement that we've got. So you know what? That really now is going to make things interesting. Christopher Buds back in on pit road. I don't know if he's just getting some fuel or he's just sitting there for the moment. He might have had okay, it looks like he might have just came in to top off the tanks or something and try to make it to the end. He exits pit road. Currently in 18th position. He is on that lead lap though. When they get the one to go, the 15 truck should be able to get a wave around there, and that will put him back on the lead lap. I'm thinking they'll get the one to go this time as they come to the line. Racing his way around now. Going to go around and catch up to the back of the field as well. Leader, they're all coming around. They're coming down the back stretch here now. Getting ready for the restart here. It'll be lap 47 on the restart, and things are going to get real dicey here now, folks, because all of these guys have got the fuel and the tires they need to make it to the end. There's no more, that caution really helped the other two packs of trucks, because now it's really leveled the playing field here. And, oh boy, hang on, folks. Things are going to get interesting now. McLaughlin right there. Greg Moore, David Bonnet, they've been right up there, as things have cycled through. Gerald Space right there, Austin. And I just give up on his last name right now. We'll just call him Austin for the moment until I can get some pronunciation on that guy's name. James Trammell in the 6th spot. Ryan Ferraro 7th. Colin Forrester. There he is. They're jockeying around for position. pace car is in, folks. Hang on, here we go. It's going to be a restart lap 48. Waiting for that green, And they're off and running. Here we go. Like horses out the gate.
Green flag.
And they're racing down to turn 1. Those top 3 are staying nose to tail. There's Gerald Space in that 4th spot. It's almost like you know you're going to have to you might only get one shot at this. You can't make your move too soon. You're just going to have to be patient and wait and see what happens. Everyone, for the most part, is staying in line behind them still. Just over 12 laps to go now. Folks starting to move around just a little bit. James Trammell there running in the 5th spot. The top 3, they are really working well together. McLaughlin, Moore, and Bonnet. They cross the line. It's going to be the start of lap 50. Here we go, lap 50. Oh, and there we go. Oh, no. That was Austin. Oh, the 99. Who else was that? Dakota Moniz, I think. But did he hit anything? And
All right, but you had a couple laps by yourself there. How'd it feel?
He's got a little bit of damage on that hood. And Austin, he's got some damage. Who else? Was there anybody else? Oh no, Seba Corns, did he get some more damage? Oh yeah, the 15 truck, more damage for Seba there. That is just terrible. Oh boy, AJ Green, that engine is smoking. Hope he can make it pit road. That's the exit of pit road right there, and he's gonna have to go all the way around the track. He's crabbing a little bit too. Don't know if that 07 truck's going to make it all the way around. Those trucks start smoking like that. That water temperature is going up, folks. Caution here, lap 51. Okay, let's roll back the tape here and see if we can figure out where this all started. Okay, there AJ got caught up. There's a 99. Let's where is he? I don't see him in the accident report, so it's not showing that he was caught up in it here. But he definitely got no, he didn't start it, but he definitely got caught up in it. Let's go here with Adam Aylshire. Take a look here. Oh, that's from earlier. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong one there. Let's see. Let's go here with Seba here. And it's happening in front of him. Let's see. Yeah, is that Travis already down there on? Yeah, there's several trucks all over the place there. He's just trying to avoid everything. He's going to just look like he squeaks by the 17, but I think that's Jesse Thornock. Boy, he piles right into the 42. Oh man, and then you kind of just along for the ride after that. There's not much you can do. There's the 13 right there, Michael Pempere. He's already let's go from Michael's viewpoint here and see if we can see what happened. Go to his. Same deal with him. He's trying to get woed down. It looked like he got tagged from the rear by somebody, and yeah, that's just when it happens, it happens. I guess that was kind of the big one here in this race here. Let's take it live here. Still not exactly sure where that started, and bear with us a second here. We're gonna restart this here for you. A little bit of carnage here near the end of this race here. Let's take it back live here. They're making their way around here now. McLaughlin is still your leader. There's Greg Moore, David Bonnet. They're still 1, 2, 3. Jad Khalif, he's on pit road. Don't know if he had the tow in or not. Jesse Thornock, he's getting work done. Seabrick Horns. Michael Pimpere, Travis Eccles, he's on pit road. A lot of good trucks there on pit road, unfortunately. And we're showing 15 cars on the lead lap. Khalif, he's on pit road. He just went a lap down as the field goes by. So now 14, keep saying cars, 14 trucks on the lead lap. And the lights are out on the pace car. So here we are, lap 53. It'll be lap 54 on the restart. Coming around now, getting ready to make their way down the backstretch here. Yeah, obviously you don't hear anybody dropping into neutral. Not really. And then, the second I say that, there goes Greg starting to do that. I'm wondering I wouldn't think anyone would have fuel issues, as far as having enough fuel to make it to the end now. But he may be doing it, not taking any chances here. They're starting to head into turn 3 here. He's been right there with McLaughlin, through the pit cycles. Both him and David Bonnet, they've been right there. And also Gerald Space as well. They've been all right. Those 4 have been right there. Colin Forrester, he's up in the mix. James Trammell, he's up there now too. And Ryan Ferraro. And Ryan currently showing he was showing 7, but they're kind of jogging around. Here we go, pace car is in, and they're gone the minute that pace car barely got off of the track.
Green.
And the restarts are on the leader, and he was ready to go. He wasn't waiting. He wants to get to the end of this race and finish this thing. And then Moore and Bonnet right there. Gerald Space right behind them. Mahoney on that high line. Trying to see if he can make something happen there on that high side. is that? That's the 12 car, Ryan Ferraro. Blinking just a little bit, trying to push that 66 to the front. Forrester right behind Ferraro. McLaughlin, Moore, and Bonnet still 1, 2, 3, nose to tail. It's been working for them all race long, and they're not breaking formation yet, folks. Trying their best. The one that may lose out the most there might be Bonnet. Is definitely getting passed now by Mahoney on the outside. That outside line is getting a little more firepower on the outside. Now 5 trucks up there trying to muscle their way to the front on that high line. McLaughlin, Moore, and Bonnet doing everything they can to keep that inside line ahead. We crossed the line here now, lap 50. I think they just crossed the line 56. There we go. Now, we've seen folks come up there and nose right in front of the leader there, get a nose ahead on that outside line. I think, look at Greg Moore. He is pushing McLaughlin for all he is worth right now. I mean, he is just trying to push him down there and get him to that checkered flag. Now you wonder, are they going to continue to work like this right to the checkered flag, or is he going to try to dart out? Boy, I tell you, if he goes by himself, he could find himself going to the back. There's Forrester. It looked like he was taking a peek. And he did go out there on the outside. Oh, boy. Almost Mahoney there. Almost got together with somebody. They're getting a little shaky back there. Forrester. Mahoney's trying to push Forrester now. Gerald Space down on the inside. Christopher Buds in the 8th truck. Now lap 57, we're getting reports that Wakefield, something happened to Corey Wakefield. Oh, he's in the pits now. He must have spun and he's towing back. They're coming down to complete lap 57 to start of 58. And now Forrester is right to the front. Oh my goodness, look at that. And he's been able to get to the front, and he's dropped down to the inside. After all that time, the McLaughlin and Moore had been leading up the front. Forrester is right there. And now here comes Kevin Mahoney on the outside. He's going to try to do to Forrester what he did to McLaughlin. And yes, he does. He drops down in front of the 24 truck. Forrester's not pushing Mahoney, but Mahoney's right there. It's going to be lap 59 when they cross the line. And they're so close together. Those positions are kind of going back and forth just a little bit. Austin Encarnaza, I hope I'm saying that right. He's right up there battling. He got the help of the 5. Dakota Moniz right there. Mahoney Jr. now trying to hold on. Forrester's the one doing the pushing. Is he going to have room to try to move out? Look at Dakota Moniz is trying to push the 99 as best he can. Here they come around, boy. They're getting ready to come out of turn 4 there. We're going to get the white flag this time around. As they come around here, here we go, folks. White flag is in the air. This is it for all the marbles right here. Kevin Mahoney Jr. still leading at the moment, being pushed by Colin Forrester. The 99 and the 46 on the high side there. doing everything they can to get to the front. Mahoney Jr. got down there below the line just a little bit. And boy, they're pushing hard. Look at Dakota Moniz. They're almost going, not quite 3 wide. Man, it's super close. They're coming out of turn 4. They're racing down to the line. Can Mahoney Jr. hang on? He's trying to hang on. There's Dakota Moniz. Dakota Moniz has got a nose in front. Who's going to get to the line? Somebody's going to get together behind them. There they go. Moniz is going to hang on. Dakota Moniz is going to take the victory here at Talladega as they wreck behind him. Man, and he was pushing the living daylights out of the 99 truck there for a while, and you just kind of knew that was going to happen, folks. You kind of expected. You know they're going to just pull out all the stops and just race as hard as they possibly can. And that's what they were doing for 60 laps, folks, because they knew it was going to come down to something like that at the finish. It was just about anybody's race, anybody there within the top 5 or so. Dakota Moniz, boy, he was able to make it happen here today. Time to celebrate here for the number 5, Dakota Moniz. And while he's doing that, let's see if we can grab the top 3 here. We're going to put Dakota up there. Let's see if we can find him here. Boy, he's in here. I'm sure he's in here somewhere. There he is. We're going to put him up to the victory lane there. And we're going to get Kevin Mahoney. Let's see if Kevin is in here. Hopefully he's in. There he is right there. And also Austin, and I will get to ask him, how does he pronounce his last name? Because I hate the fact that I've been just guessing at it all race long. If he's in here, let's see. Is he in here? I don't know if he's in the chat or not. I don't see him. Oh, darn. Well, let's head on down to Victory Lane. Here, folks. Okay, folks, we're down here at Victory Lane, and well, we got the 2 top finishers here, Dakota Moniz and Kevin Mahoney. Hey, Dakota, you got a copy? Hey, Dakota, you got a copy there?
Yes, I got a copy. You got me?
Boy, yeah, I got you, man. Good grief. I mean, I was telling folks all race long, it's such a thing where you have to be patient, and you know what's going to happen when it gets down to the last couple of laps. And boy, you were pushing the living daylights out of Austin. And then when things started going all over the place, you guys are almost 3 wide. Was it just something where you just say, you know what, I'm just going to go for it and see what happens here?
Basically the plan was to stay in line until the last lap, and then after that it was whatever line was moving.
I tell you, man, and but it seemed like that hot line was, you had chances to get up there, but couldn't quite stay there. But we saw Colin get up there, and also Mahoney get up there and get in front of who was it? That was McLaughlin, who had been leading for quite a while. But well, I tell you, man, and you also proved that you don't have to be running first or second. Well, you were just you hung in there, man. It was great to see you in Victory Lane here, though, man, because I know we've been following you in other series as well. And nice to see you in Victory Lane here for a change.
Oh yeah, it was a fun race, a great group of guys to race with, and they all kept it clean right up until the finish.
All right, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Big shout out to all my teammates, Jesse, Ryan, and James. They all helped me get up there to the front, and then big shout out to all the sponsors that sponsor the league, McConey Setup Shop, Butt Kicker, all of them make this happen.
Yeah, man, I do have some more familiar names in there, James Trammell and Jesse Thornock. And so, yeah, so do you guys actually have teams, or is there teams in this league, or you guys?
Yeah, we have teams right now. We got a couple teams.
Yeah, man, I tell you, New Kids on the Block, I think you guys are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Congratulations again, though.
All right, I appreciate it, Tony. Thank you.
All right. Hey, Kevin, you got a copy, man.
Hey, Tony, I hear you.
Man, I tell you, boy, you raced your way up there on that high line and managed to get up to the front. And man, it was almost a crapshoot there at the end, man. You knew it. I mean, you did survive not getting caught up in that last lap wreck coming down to the checkered flag. But man, how did it go for you there?
Boy, that was a battle today. You know, it's glad that caution came out there in the middle of pit stops because I definitely botched the pit there. But you know, good run overall. Push Colin up front there, and then I don't know how I was able to get in front of him, and he was pushing so hard. I thought I was gonna spin out a couple times there, and it was just all chaos at the end. And good win there by Dakota, passing me down the outside there. That was awesome.
Right. That caution, that really changed things for you guys, didn't it? The whole complexity, because I noticed, the first pack, they were in a certain cycle, and I looked at how far they were spaced out, and I was wondering how that was going to play out at the end. But when you had that caution and it just grouped the pack back up, I'm like, okay, all bets are off now.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. You know, that first caution came out, I don't know, lap 8 or whatever. You know, I was like, okay, this is going to be weird with crit strategy and everything. And then, you know, and then I messed up, you know, pitting under green and damaged the truck a little bit. And so I was just kind of nervous. But yeah, once that caution comes out and you run 10 laps left and Talladega, anything can happen.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations on that second place finish. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Midwest Motor Customs, another, you know, great paint scheme on the truck. Tried to get a victory lane again here, but and then Butt Kicker, Monster Tech, and McConey Setup Shops, and all sponsors out here, and then you guys up in the booth there, Tony. You know, thanks for everything.
Yeah, man, we're gonna let you go celebrate, and we will see you next week.
Thank you.
Okay, folks. Well, that is going to do it here, and we're going to go ahead and pull up that finishing those results there for you. And Dakota Moniz is your winner. Kevin Mahoney Jr. Second. Austin Nassau. I mean, he wasn't in the chat, so we couldn't speak with him. James Trammell fourth. Adam Elshire fifth. Ryan Ferraro, 6th, Sean McLaughlin, 7th, David Bonnet, 8th, Gerald Space, 9th, Christopher Budd rounds out the top 10, Greg Moore, 11th, John Murphy, 12th, Colin Forrester, 13th, AJ Green, 14th, Michael Pimpere, 15th, Mike Simone, 16th. I'm doing good with those names now, aren't I? Hey, 17th, Seba Corns, Jesse Thornock in that 18th position. And 19th, we've got Travis Eccles, Corey Wakefield, 20th, Stevie Wood, 21st, Jad Khalif, 22nd, and Gary Armijo, 23rd position. And folks, I tell you, man, that was just a great race, and we really appreciate y'all joining us here at Rice Motorsports TV as always. And make sure you tune in next time and for the next round here, last night's Racing League, and for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.